So in the last video, we talked about concatenate and combine values. It's a little much to move on to CONCATENATEX, so I'm going to do that in this one. I hope you watched the first one. If you did, please go back. If you didn't, please go back and check it out. For now, CONCATENATEX showing the results of an expression evaluated for each row in a table. So I could I'm just going to create a new table using summarized columns. All that does is pretty much let you create the table with columns of your choice and expressions with your own names. So gender and occupation equals. Sometimes I don't like intelligence. We're going to do a summarize columns, which is a table creation function. We want to group them by customer name. I think it's full name. Yeah. Let's clean this up a little. It's not Dax unless it's formatted. So I'm going to summarize columns. First column will be customer lookup full name. Second, I'm going to give a name to. When you name one, you can then make that the name for an expression. My expression is going to be occupation, not shoon. My expression is going to be CONCATENATEX. And you have to use the table. First argument's the table. Customer lookups our table. Then what do you want to concatenate? I don't want to concatenate customer lookup, gender, and like a space or space dash space. Close my quotes. And occupation. I have to close my CONCATENATEX and close my summarized columns. So this should create a new table with two columns, one with full name and one with gender and occupation separated by a dash. There you go, Mrs. Elizabeth Johnson, F for female, professional, dash professional. Male clerical, female skilled manual, so on and so forth. So a little more, let's do one in a measure now. Do a new measure. I'm gonna blow this up for you guys. Call this one product subcategory. And sales. And it's product, not prod cut. Equals. We're just going to use a measure here. CONCATENATEX. And the table we want used is the subcategories. Product subcategories lookup table. And we want to get the subcategory name. You guys know you can stretch these things out. Get the subcategory name and like a dash. Here I want to get the total sales. We say and total sales. And you could stop here. Everything else, we'll go back and get the optional ones in a second. Let me just show you what this does. So CONCATENATEX product subcategories lookup subcategory name and total sales. So let's commit that. Put a new table out here. Um, to find that sucker. Drop it in our table. Let me pull that up here and resize it. So, well, there you go. That's kind of ugly though. We could clean it up a little. Let's go back into our measure. Let's put it on our measures table. Um, Text, so we can't format it with these. So we've actually got to go back in the DAX to format it. So now we could do something like, let's format the total sales as currency. You can go look up all these codes. This one I'm going to say 0, almost 0.00 with a dollar sign. Then they're all matched together, so you can put a delimiter in CONCATENATEX. Let's put here's a nice trick. If you put unit char, universal character code 10, that's the universal character code for enter. Let's clean this up a little more. That will put it down one line. Then you might want to sort them by total sales. So you get an order by expression. The next argument, CONCATENATEX. And you can also tell that to sort. Well, total sales will probably want to use descending, ascending, or descending. Tab that in. Close my CONCATENATEX. It's already closed. And let's see what we get. There we go. We don't sell these, they don't have sales. They're kind of component parts. But here's our nice road bikes dash 11,000. Oh, I didn't put the dollar sign in. So you can just keep adjusting these things till they're the way you want them. So that's real nice. Let me zoom in a little bit on this. So that's how you use CONCATENATEX. I'm going to give you a real quick zoom back out taste of how we're going to use dynamic labels. So let's put a slicer up here. Product subcategory name. Okay, real quick. Uh, New measure. Chosen subcat equals. We're not going to use selected or concatenate yet. We'll just use a simple one. Selected value, subcategory name. This is just a real quick taste of what we're going to get in the next video. So, real quick. I'm going to take text concatenate out of here and put chosen subcat in there. I haven't chosen anything. Bib charts. Look at that. Table changes, label changes. Whatever I've chosen. That's dynamic labels. I'll show you some really cool stuff in the next one using it at CONCATENATEX. I hope you join me and I hope you like this one. If you did, please like it and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next one. Thanks, everybody.